Hello there, we're going to be learning something about rocks today, and we're going to be using some chocolate. Now chocolate is a very good example of something that's very similar to rocks, because you can melt it, you can squash it, and over time you can change its properties, and that's what we're going to do today. So there are three different types of rocks. And the first one we're going to look at is sedimentary. But what you need to get yourself organised and prepared in advance is that you need a knife. I've got a big one, but you can use a small one. You need some chocolate. That's about 30 or 40 grams. That's 30 or 40 grams of M&Ms. This will all be in your pack. And some digestive biscuits. Now I've got digestive biscuits, but you can get any kind of crumbly biscuit you like. Later on, you will also need a weighing scale. And again, in your pack will be 4 of these, because there's enough here to make approximately 3 or 4 rocks. And if you want to make more, go ahead. Okay, so the very first thing that we need to do is put our biscuits in a plastic bag. Now I've already weighed these. Oh no, I haven't weighed them. Here, let me show you. So let's see what the weight is. There are about 5 digestive biscuits here, and they weigh 75 grams. Okay. Now we have to remember that, so I'm going to write it here, 75 grams. Put that out of the way. So the first thing that we need to do is get a plastic bag. Now there's a big plastic bag in your pack, and put all your biscuits in here. And then you get something like a hammer. Now, if you've got the toolbox, you'll have a hammer in there yourself, but you have to remember to make sure that your hammer is clean. So give it a wash. Give it that a crumble and leaving it like it is. Now it's up to you how fine you make it, but I like a bit of texture, so I'm just leaving it like this, so it's a bit like rubble. Then with your M&Ms, as I said, there's about 30 to 40 grams of this. I'm going to crush those up. Now I haven't got a plastic bag like this, because when I was practicing, I broke the plastic bag. I don't know why that happened, but I found that these were actually quite easy to crush without the plastic bag. So you gently just break. Now the M&Ms I've got are the blue M&Ms, the ones with the biscuits inside. It's up to you which one you get. You can get the ones with peanuts if you like them, or you can just get the plain ones if you like them. The reason I choose these ones is that they really nicely demonstrate the principle that I'm trying to show you, which is how rocks change from one thing into another. So rocks are broadly classed into 3 different things. That you get sedimentary rocks, you get igneous rocks, and you get metamorphic rocks. Now in your pack, you'll have some written explanations which really explain the differences between the 3 rocks. But for the purposes of the video, I'm not going to go into that. So the first thing that we're going to do is make something called a sedimentary rock. Now, with this crumb, if it's difficult to pick up, just use the blade of your knife and then pour it in, like you see the chefs do on TV. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to make is sedimentary rock. And while I'm telling you a little bit about sedimentary rock, we're going to quickly just chop up the chocolate. Now, sedimentary rock is a rock that is compressed together over time. And an example of sedimentary rock is sandstone. And with sedimentary rock, very often you find that the rock can be broken quite easily because it's particles that are compressed together. And we're going to demonstrate that with our biscuits and our chocolate and our M&Ms in a second. You can see, if I spread this out, some of it has become very finely chopped. Some of it is just small pieces, and some of it is as it was. Now, I don't want to chop it too much, and you'll find out why in a little while. Again, I want to keep that kind of rubbly type texture. So, I'm going to put it in here. So it's out of the way. So we've got most things prepared. You'll probably have a little bit of dust left, but it doesn't really matter. We need this again. And we need our piece of paper. Because one last thing that we need to do is add some melted butter to our biscuit. And the way to do that is, if we've got 75 grams of biscuit, we want about half of butter. Now, you can use a calculator if you want, but I'm going to show you a method that I use. So what I'm going to do is partition 75 into 2, 70 and 5. And then I'm going to half the 70, which is 35, and I'm going to half the 5, which is 2.5. And now I can just add them together. So half of 75 is equal to 35 plus 2.5, which is 37.5. Easy. So I'm going to get my block of butter. And if you notice, on most blocks of butter, you get this marker which tells you what 50 grams is. So 37.5 grams, hopefully, is around about here. So let's put it here. and that's 58, so I wasn't very good with that at all. So and that's 38 grams. And I'm not going to mess around because 38 grams is close enough to 37.5. So what I have to do with this is melt it. And I'm going to do that in the microwave. In my microwave, it takes about 30 seconds, but you're going to find out what it is in your microwave when you try it. Okay, see you in a bit. So you can see that I poured my crumbled mix, my broken up biscuits, into a bowl, and I've got my melted butter, and I'm just making sure it melts thoroughly and it's totally liquid. It actually took me about 45 seconds, so there you go. I'm going to pour it in, and then just very quickly mix it up so that I've got a nice crumbly mixture, but it's still a little bit loose. And what we're going to do then is make our sedimentary rock in a little cupcake case. So what I'm going to do is pour a little biscuit mixture in first. Then I'm going to put some M&Ms, which represent stones. Then I'm going to put a bit of a mix of the grated powdery chocolate. Like that. Then I'm going to get some more crumble mixture. I'm going to press it down because that represents the pressure that turns sedimentary rock, the sediment and all the different particulates that are in sedimentary rock into the one piece that we see as sedimentary stone. Push it down again. And then I'm going to pop that in to the fridge or the freezer to get nice and hard. Okay, so there we go.